Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right, this week's new podium vehicle is the JB 700W. All right, obviously this is a James Bond car. He used this in the movies. It's a JB, James Bond 700 007. But this is the W edition, or weaponized edition, right? The earlier model that you could buy had like deactivated weapons on there. All right, so this vehicle is pretty cool. This video is all about the review. Now you cannot use this vehicle in races, unfortunately. You have to use the other JB 700 for races. But since that is not the same vehicle, I don't want to use that vehicle in performance review or testing, because people are like, oh, it's not the same car, it could be, whatever. So you can't use it in a race. So I can go ahead and tell you now, just from driving it, it's not the best or fastest, sports classic vehicle, which is what it is, sports classic class. It's that class is still dominated by the Turismo classic. So that's what it is. You can find it in Warstock cash and carry, $1,470,000. Pretty stiff price tag. That is one of the downsides of this vehicle. But this is one of those cars that, you don't. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, a minute and 25 seconds in, you don't have to have this car. Obviously, you can't use it for racing and stuff like that. But this is a vehicle that you want to have. It's super classy. It looks good. It sounds good. It handles decently, And you do got some cool features with the weaponization that you have with this. You've got guns that you can put on there, and you also have some landmines that you can drop out. The landmines will be sticky or spike, and we'll talk about those in just a minute. But this is a beautiful car, and it's it's an iconic and classic vehicle. It's just something that you definitely would want to have in your collection. The customization on there, it's not deep. There's not a lot of customization to the vehicle. But this is a car that you don't want to really customize and make it look any different than what it already is. Again, this is one of those just legit, really cool looking vehicles. That's the secondary weapons right there, the landmines, the spike, or the slick. If you decide to put landmines on this vehicle, I recommend using the slick. The spike work great against NPC vehicles, but any players that have bulletproof tires, the spike landmine will not work. And the slick will work against NPC and regular players, and it causes the vehicle to spin out. It's a pretty cool animation. And then your primary weapons you can add to it are just like some basic machine guns. However, these machine guns are decent. They're not that bad. They're in the middle. It's not like a 50 cal machine gun or something like that, but they're not real weak like some of the pea shooters that these vehicles have already standard with them. And there is a difference if you add the weapons or if you don't add the weapons. That does make a difference with the vehicle in regard to if you're able to go in passive mode. If you just want to kind of chill and not be messed with, you cannot add landmines or the machine guns to the car. If you do that, you will not be able to go in passive. As you see right here, no weaponization. I am able to go into passive mode. But as soon as I put on, some landmines or the machine guns, you will not be able to go in passive mode. So just keep that in mind. If you don't want to worry about that, don't worry about it. But this isn't a heavily armored vehicle, so it's not going to protect you if you have weapons on there. So just keep that in mind. All right, that's the sticky landmine. It's a bunch of oil shoots out, and for roughly 3 seconds, your vehicle loses control. And if you're going really fast, you're going to absolutely spin out and crash the vehicle, which will really help. There's no way to recover from this, and you just kind of crash it out. So I would definitely recommend going with the slick. The slick spot stays on the ground for a good amount of time. I'd probably say between 30 seconds to a minute it stays on the ground. And the whole, I guess, interaction to the slick lasts about 3 seconds. So that's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, so I mean, this is just one of those kind of cars. It's just a great collector's vehicle. We'll go ahead and test out the machine guns real fast. Like I said, the machine guns are not that bad if you hit the vehicle in a critical spot like the engine or by the gas tank, because the cars do react different. If you shoot them in those particular regions of the vehicle and those areas, it will make them blow up quicker. If you shoot the car in the side door, it'll last a little bit longer than it would if you shot it in the engine right there and it catches on fire, as you see. So this machine gun does some pretty good damage. It's not that bad. Using the slick right there, the cop car just it kind of just gets dead in the water a little bit. So that is pretty cool. That does definitely help out. As you see right there, same thing. It'll give you some distance away from whoever's chasing you, NPC or actual player. So, like I said, you can't use this. I tried putting the weapons, taking them off the vehicle and using them and testing with a race or whatever. So, but you can't do that. But like I said, I've done enough testing to know this is going to be, a middle of the road vehicle in regard to performance. It's not that fast, not the best handling, but it's just really fun. It's a decent little drifter. You can hit some nice slide drifts, stuff like that. But it is a cool car. It's a great collector's vehicle, but it is a hefty price tag, $1,470,000. So do you have to have it? No, but yes, you do want to have this car because it's a really cool vehicle to add to your collector. And it is on the podium, so try and win it. And if not, it's not tremendously expensive, but it's a pretty penny. So keep that in mind. But guys, thank you all so much for coming out of the video. If you got any questions, leave in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that join button. Become a member. We'll see you in the next one. Stay dangerous. Peace out. Yeah.